delicious. Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Boom, 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 boom. I appreciate the support. 33, man. 33 years of prison stories, man. 33, man. Man, we rolling. I'm trying to put this message out there, man. I need y'all to work with me. Man, I'm telling you, I'm just being honest. I'm keeping it a stack with y'all, man. Last couple of videos, it's like y'all ain't here. So I don't know what to do, man. I'm just doing what I usually do. And if y'all ain't rocking with it, just let me know. Let me know, man. And you know, I can exit stage left, man. Just let me know. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know, man, because I'm trying to get this message out there, man, and that's all I'm trying to do. I just want it to be heard. I want it to be received. I want people to get it. I want them to understand it. I want them to know, man, what that prison life is really like, man, so they won't make that choice that I made. They won't make that mistake that I made. They won't take a chance on something that might end up putting them in this situation, because the thought of what they heard on here would, you know, change their whole mindset. That's what I'm trying to do, and that's what I'm gonna keep on trying to do. And hopefully you know, I get y'all help, man, and hopefully we do it right here. But it is my passion. It is what I'm gonna keep doing one way or another, one place or another. That's what I'm gonna keep on doing. So big love to everybody who support me. Big love to everybody that's with this movement, man. It means a lot to me. I'm serious about this, and can't stop, won't stop, man. So shout out to everybody out there on TBP Nation, everybody who support this platform, everybody who support this movement, and everybody who lock in with me, man. 1, 2, 3, 4 times a day, whatever time I'm on here, man. The morning mud, 6 o'clock, the late night, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever it is, man, I'm pushing this positive energy, man. So that's what I'm going to continue to do. And I appreciate and love everybody who support this. Yeah, man, with that being said, I was thinking today, man, just about the way prison is, man. The way it's structured, the way it's ran, the way it operates. And, you know, like I say, it's based upon violence. It just ain't no other way around. Everything is based upon violence. Even the administration controls with violence. Inmates dictate with violence. Inmates protest with violence. It's going to be violent, period. So prison is just violent. That's just what it is. But the thing about prison is that I be trying to tell people that violence comes without warning in prison. Ain't nobody really gonna warn you. The dudes that's warning you that they gonna do something to you, they pump fake. They ain't gonna do nothing. They trying to scare you. They trying to intimidate you. They trying to, you know, deter you from doing something to them. So if somebody really gonna do something to you in prison, you ain't gonna see the attack coming. You just not gonna see it. That's my point when I always say stay ready so you don't have to get ready, because you may not have time to get ready. You got to be on point like icicles all the time when you in prison. You don't know who beefing with you. You don't know who got a problem with you. You don't know if somebody just wants you out the way and you ain't did nothing to nobody, but they just want you out the way. So as you going on about your business, you may be doing this, doing that. You may just be like me, running the store box. You may be selling drugs. You may be, you know, hustling and gambling and scrambling. Somebody might just want you out the way, and they may send somebody at you. And you ain't ready because you know you ain't offended nobody. You ain't did nothing to nobody. You feel like you in your own lane, doing your own thing. You coming straight across the board. It don't matter in prison. That violence is going to come without warning. I promise you it is, if it's coming. Only time it's coming with warning if you've been beefing with somebody and y'all beefing, y'all done had words, woo, woo, woo. You know that he may do something. You know you may do something. But it ain't like you gonna tell him what you gonna do and he ain't gonna tell you what he gonna do. So it's the nervous energy that make you move first before he move. But if you have an argument or you have words with somebody in prison that shouldn't have been said and you can't take it back, you call them the B word or you call them the P word or something like that, man, you got to expect some danger to come to you. You know, especially when you got to expect that. If you don't expect that, you putting your life on the line. Because especially if you did it in public, especially if you did it in the pod, especially if you did it around other dudes. You know what I'm saying? Because you done disrespected this dude. You done degraded him. So you done opened him up for more ridicule and BS from somebody else. So instead of him dealing with them, he gonna deal with you. He gonna deal with you. Even if he walk away like, all right, yeah, whatever. All right, man, I ain't trying. Man, them. To me, when I heard that, it was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get you. That's what I heard. He said, oh man, I ain't worrying about you, man. Forget that, man. Yeah, you got that. You got. What I'm hearing is, oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. That's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? Not what everybody else heard. I heard that. And I had to learn and I had to get to that point because I seen so many dudes get late by popping off at their mouth and then acting like ain't nothing going on. And next thing you know, they somewhere hollering, screaming, or running and trying to get away. You know, because somebody is down on them. So, yeah, man, but the attack is going to come when you least expect it. And it ain't no fair play in prison, man. It just ain't. Man, jokers be getting got in their sleep. Jokers be getting got on the toilet. They be getting got coming out the shower. They be getting got on the phone. Man, they be getting got coming up the stairway, on the weight pile, up under weights. I know stories of all of these aforementioned that I just said. You know, so that's what people need to know too in prison, man. That attack, that violence, it's gonna come to you without warning. That's why you got to be alert. That's why you see a lot of dudes that come out of prison always, you know, when people is moving around them. That's why dudes like me that's been out here for just a couple of years don't like places like Walmart and clubs, and cause it's too many moving parts to keep track of. Even though I know when I go in Walmart or I go in a club or I go in a concert or something, I ain't did nothing to nobody. But at the same time, my brain is trained to, I may not have thought I did something to somebody, but somebody may have thought that I did, or somebody may just have something against me. So my brain is always watching the moving parts. You know what I'm saying? Like what, you know, and it makes me uncomfortable. So that's why I'm not in places. Like even when I came home, my people would tell you when I go in a restaurant, my sister will say all the time, if we all let's go in there to eat, I would get Banky a seat, and he want to sit. He got to sit right there because he got to be able to see everything. They already know. You know what I'm saying? They already know without me even telling them, because they could tell when I first came out and went in places. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to sit right here. You know, because I want to see. I got to be able to see everything. I can deal with what I know is coming. No one, not me, not nobody else cannot. You know, you can't fight the unknown. You can't fight the unseen. You just can't. You know, and yeah, man, I done had a lot of Sellies. I ain't gonna say a lot, a few, quite a few when I think about it. You know, to end up being my Sellie. You know, they done got already before they got to my cell. You know, I had two different Sellies. They talk funny. They talk like this, right? And both of them talk like that because both of them had their jaw broke in prison. Both of them had their jaw broke. And both of them had, I've spoke about both of them in different videos. One of them in particular. But both of them had their jaw broke in prison. You know what I'm saying? And both of them got, you know, sneak attacks on them. So they say. I don't know. I won't dare. You know what I'm saying? But, Yeah, the Selly that I had that I told y'all, he was obsessed with female nurse. He was obsessed with it. He was trying to follow her every compound she went on. He just had this healthy, unhealthy obsession with her, and he just tried to get around her all the time. Then when he got around her, he kept writing her notes, trying to send her stuff, trying to get on. He trying to get on medication just so he could go over there and see her. She had, put complaints against him. She had, got him locked up before and everything. But he wouldn't stop. He was just obsessed with the broad, which made me wonder about him. Like, man, what is you? You a tree jumper or something? You know what I'm saying? What do? You snatch girls or what? I don't know what you into. But he claimed he just liked the broad. And he said, from his perspective, he said that he had deep conversation with her and she liked him too. But then she just cut it off. I don't know if that was true or not. It didn't seem true, but he definitely had an obsession with it. But he had some things going on too. But anyway, just speaking of him alone, he talked like that. He was, you know what I'm saying. And I asked him about that one time. Why you talk like that? He said, dude broke his jaw, right, on another compound. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah, but he did it when I was asleep. You know what I'm saying? I said, what you mean? He said, they had got in an argument or whatever. They had dropped it. They had let it go, or he thought it was let go or whatever. And he said he was just laying in his bunk one morning, and his cellie opened the door and went out and left the door open, and he up under the blanket, right? That's another thing. I never have a cellie, or ain't gonna have one for long, that if I'm asleep and he get up and want to leave out of that cell and he don't immediately get that door closed. My thing is, you close that door before you leave out in front of that door. You don't go walk all the way there to the booth and tell them close the door. You don't go talk to somebody, then wait and then come back and tell them close the door. No, once you get that door open and you walk outside that cell, you stand right there and wave until they close that door before you move. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm going to do for you. But when you try to leave me in there and something like that, and you go over there to the booth, or I wake up, or I'm asleep, and I heard, because I'm gonna get up anyway when I heard the door open. But if I get up and that door open and you ain't standing in front of that door, oh, I'm getting up out the bed and I'm coming out there and I'm looking out the party. If I see you in there talking to somebody, or I see you just walking around or lollygagging, or even if I see you at the booth trying to tell them to close the door, when you come back in that cell, I'm gonna have an issue with you. And I'm going to let it be known as soon as them doors close, so you can't get out, and whatever you got on your chest, you can get off, because I'm going to have something on my chest. And I'm going to let you know one time and one time only. You better not never leave about this cell again when you see me sleeping and leave that door open, Joe. Because when you do that, you putting a dude's life in danger. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do it to you, and I'm not going to let you do it to me. Because you putting the dude life in, you don't know what I got going on. You don't know who I'm beefing with. You don't know who I got a problem with. You don't know who trying to do something to me. And you going to walk away from this door? Man, yeah, all right. You getting up out of here, or I'm going to put you up out of here. Either way, it don't make me no difference. But I ain't dealing with no selling like that, because I feel like he trying to set me up, because that's how much danger you in prison, man. You can't be sleeping with your door open. Only dudes that I know do that for real, to be honest with you, is white dudes. They be just sleeping and then they'll sell it, get up and go out, leave the door open, man. That's why they be getting robbed. Dudes walk in their cell, just pick up stuff and walk out. All types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy in there. But anyway, he said he was laying in there, he was sleeping. His celly had left the door open. And he said the dude that he had words with came in there with that hot pocket, them locks in the sock, and knock, and started hitting him. And he said he was up under the don't sleep, but he said like the first hit him in the jaw, and it broke his jaw. The other hits was hitting him in the head, and he covered up his head, and he took the blows because he couldn't even see, because he got the blanket over top his head. So when he take the blanket off, when the dude stopped hitting him, he take the blanket off, his head bust, his jaw broke. He got big bruises on his arm for blocking the blows. And he get up and he know his jaw is broke. And he come out in the block, and he don't see what's going on. He didn't even know it was that dude until somebody told him, because he never was able to see him. And he go to the booth, man, tell the people he need medical attention. He can barely talk because his jaw is tore up. And now, you know, like I say, the medical attention in prison is bad at best. You know, so whatever they did, he says junk was wired up for a minute, but whatever they did, it ain't work right, because he still talk like this. Yeah, man, I'm gonna understand right. His jaw still messed up. His jaw still messed up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, that's crazy. But I knew all these things by the time I was around him. I'm already aware of all of this. You know, I'm aware of all of this. So that had happened to him. And then if I go back even further, man, y'all remember old Hector, old pimping Hector, you know, the big old pimp from up my way, you know. Hector jaw had been broke the same exact way. He talked like this. He had a little gap in his, but he talked like that. And the same thing I told y'all had happened to him. He said he was arguing with the dude though, but he said that he thought it was over, whatever. And then he sitting there or whatever. He said dude came up and cracked him, broke it. You know what I'm saying? And then got on him and pound him out, bang, 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 bang. But his version of the story was that he won't even prepare. He thought the thing was over. He won't even beef with the dude. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? The dude snuck him. My thing is, I'm telling you, it ain't nobody sneaking you in prison. There's no such thing as sneaking you in prison. Is you got in prison. You got. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you in a violent environment. You know what's going on in here. It ain't you supposed to be on point at all times, man. And that's what I tell y'all. It ain't no rest in prison. You can't rest. You can't relax. You can't, I'm sitting there and eat this good meal and, you know, and you just sitting there and, yeah, you know, man, you got to still be, you know, you got to be aware of what's going on, man. Because dudes is trying to catch you slipping. They trying to catch you slipping. You on that phone, man. You can't be on that phone like up against, you got to be like this with your back to where the phone at, looking at the block. When you go get in that microwave, you got to go in that microwave, put that stuff in, boom, hit that button and turn around and be on the microwave looking this way. You can't be, dudes be up there on the microwave looking up in the microwave with the radiation and everything, if it blind you trying to watch the food like you gonna make the food cook faster or whatever. No, man. That's when somebody come right up behind you and start, you know what I'm saying? If they beefing with you, you got to come out that shower with them boots on, be ready for whatever, man. When you step out that shower, man, as soon as you pull that curtain back, you got to be, you know what I'm saying? And come up out that jump and be walking across that block going to your cell with purpose on, but your boots on too, or your shoes on. Because somebody might run down on you right then and there. So it ain't no sneaking you in prison. It ain't. You got to be ready. You got to be up and ready at all times, man, because dudes be trying to get you, man. And dudes be having a lot going on. Family issues, girl left them, kids sick, mama won't let them talk to their kids. Mama won't bring the kids up to the visiting room. All types of things going on. They call home and the joker answered the phone. They call home and they got a block on the phone. They don't want you to call no more. Man, dudes lose their mind up in there. They lose their mind up in there. And somebody gonna be the blunt of that anger. And it might be you, and you ain't did nothing to him, but he just don't even like the way that you walk to the microwave every day. He don't like the fact that you can go to the microwave every day. If you go to the microwave every day, you got food every day. He don't like that because he ain't got no food. And the little lifeline that he just had just cut him off. So you might be the one he want to hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a crazy world, man. It's a different world up in there, and you got to be ready for all of that. You know, I ain't... walking around with my jaw talking like this. Somebody broke my jaw. Then same thing I'm telling y'all now. I'll be on a different type of time. Because if they did that to me and was able to get away from me, now I don't like nobody. I don't like nobody. I don't like nobody. And I don't like nobody. I don't care if they did something to me or not. I don't like nobody. I wanna inflict that on somebody else because I'm that angry. That I couldn't get him and he gone, and I think people laughing at me the way I talk, the way my jaw is. Man, yeah, you know, yeah, I be on some other stuff, and that's how other dudes be. They be on some other stuff. They be on another type of time. See, so what they might do to you might ain't even got nothing to do with you. It's just how they coming. Because of what they done already went through. You know, because of what they done already. I know a joker that got stabbed before. Now he gonna stab everything that even oppose him. Everything. You argue with him, he gonna put that Bethlehem in. You got a problem with him, he gonna come up, he gonna put, because he done got hit. He's super paranoid. Super is a such thing as super paranoid. That's the paranoid that's beyond paranoid. These dudes be super paranoid, man. If they catch you eyeballing them for too long, they got a problem with you. I told y'all about my homeboy Big A. He done been in Lord. He done seen that violence. He done seen that aggression. He done seen them Bethlehems being pushed. He done seen life being took behind that. Man, I told y'all when dude walked in, the young dude, and he in the shower right there. Dude just turned around and just looked. Dude checking his surroundings. But he made eye contact with Big A while Big A in the shower. Big A want to stab him. Think he looking at him in the shower. On some funny type stuff. Big A like 6'5", man, at the time, man. But get ready to pushing close to 60. And the man ain't looking at you like that. But in his mind, he is. He ain't been looking in the shower, man. No. What type of time he on? He on that type of time. He ready to hurt this joker over some foolishness that's not really what it is. And I had to talk him into making him see that, because he was so sincere about trying to get at this young boy. And the young boy wasn't on that type of time. He knew in the penitentiary and just trying to see what's going on around him. So it's different in there, man. But ain't nobody giving you no warning shots when they coming to hurt you. The ones that's giving you warning shots is not trying to do nothing to you. They trying to skate. And they playing with their life too. Because you get somebody a warning shot, and then you get up next morning and you go get you some coffee, or you go use that microwave, or you go walk to that phone. Somebody might tear you out the frame because of what you done said out your mouth, trying to spook somebody. And you done spooked them into hurting you. You know what I'm saying? If you say it to the right person, you going to spook them into hurting you. Straight up, because ain't nobody trying to get hurt in there, man. Ain't nobody trying to get hurt up in there. I won't, you know, and ain't nobody going to threaten me in there and still be walking around the next day. I ain't even talking about, you know, next week, and you ain't going to be, you threaten me today, I'm getting you today. Today, I'm getting you today. The only way I don't get you is I can't get to you. But the first chance I can get to you, I'm going to touch you. I'm going to touch you for sure. I'm going to touch you for sure, because I don't want you to do nothing to me. You know, and that's just what it is. But, yeah, I done had 2 Sellies, man, that had their jaw broke by, you know, not being prepared, not being ready, you know. And they talking through their teeth now. And probably be talking like that the rest of their life, because whatever type of surgery or whatever type of procedure they had in prison wasn't good enough to fix what they had done to them. And then they talking between clenched teeth. You know, 2 Sellies with broke jaws, you know. So, yeah, and I done had several other Sellies with other injuries too from slipping. And I done seen multiple dudes, you know, with permanent injuries from, you know, not believing that violence gonna come without a knock on your door. Ain't nobody gonna knock on your door and say, hey, I'm getting ready to hurt you. They ain't doing that. Nah, by the time they start doing it, you are already gonna be in self-defense mode. You know, and if you ain't prepared, it ain't gonna work out for you. It ain't gonna work out for you. But like I say, it's a double-edged sword, because if you get caught with that Bethlehem on you, even without using it, it's a penalty to pay. But if you get caught without it, or if you get caught, if you get caught without it, and somebody coming at you with it, it's a penalty to pay. It just depends on which one you want to pay. I'm rather pay the one that, I'm gonna pay the one if I get caught with it. Cause I'm not gonna let nobody run up on me, you know, and I ain't gonna be able to fight back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be able to fight back. So, you know, yeah, I took a lot of chances, you know, and I had some mean hiding places though. But I took a lot of chances, but I would rather take them chances than take the chance with my life. You know, because what's at stake on the other end is greater than what's at stake on this end. I don't want to stay in the penitentiary long. I ain't want to go up in the mountains. I ain't want to be in the hole for some years. Or none of that. Just for having the Bethlehem. But, man, I ain't want to die neither. You know, so, yeah, I'd rather have it. And you going to have to just catch me with it. You going to have to catch me with it, man. This probably one some of the reasons why all these rappers and all these dudes out here keep getting caught with guns. And you saying to yourself, man, you know you can't have a gun. You don't supposed to have a gun. Well, they worried about if they get caught without the gun. That's what they worried about. And that's the same thing in prison. Just in a closer environment. And it's hand to hand, man to man. You know, so, yeah, man. But, yeah, violence comes without warning. It comes without warning in prison. There ain't no bells, ain't no ding ding, ain't no announcement, ain't none of that. It's gonna come. Be ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready because it's coming. You know, so. But anyway, if y'all want to know some more about these, because I definitely know several stories about people that was not prepared for that violence that was coming to them. And I'll do some more, but y'all gotta let me know in the comments, man. Talk to me, I talk back. Like I said, it's a blessing in every lesson, and the blessing is them dudes had to learn that lesson just by getting their jaw broke. Other people had to learn that lesson by losing their life. So it's a blessing for them, you know. But anyway, talk to me in the comments. I talk back, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. And boom, 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 boom. Duck them hooks, man. You know, come on, man. Tighten up, TBP. Bang!
The banky special.
Yeah.
Pure delicious.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young.
I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality. You know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.